So back with part 4, close out, study to show thyself approved. All right, let's pick it up here in verse 9. I just read you, 10, precept must be upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. Okay? Precepts are interchangeable with the word commandments. Yes, so it's part of the law. All right, this is how you come into the understanding. I'll take you, again, what is that? Psalms 119, 104. It is through thy precepts that I get thy understanding. Therefore, I hate every false way. Okay, people, that's how important it is. Okay? But you see, it's not for everyone. Okay? Whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from milk and drawn from the breast. Okay? So, again, when someone comes in to learning the scriptures, as the elders will tell you, okay, there are such a thing as milk scriptures. Okay, you come in as a babe. Okay, as a newborn, a baby. You understand? Drawn from the breast. In other words, you don't go to, into the parables and the dark sayings yet. Okay, and the prophecies. Okay? You have to start, like everybody else starts. Okay? You start with, simple scripture. Okay? To break down. Okay? You understand? Okay? Because the scriptures do have to be broken down because they're coded. Okay? The Bible is full of allegories, symbolisms. Okay? Like, there was no talking snake in the garden. That was a man. Okay? And the scriptures will prove that, but you have to get into the etymology of words. Okay? Do you understand, people? Okay? So it's full of allegories, parables, dark sayings, the prophecies. Okay? So the Bible is coded. And if you don't go into the etymology of words in the Greek, the Hebrew, the Latin, you're not going to come into this knowledge. Okay? This isn't rocket science, but it's work. It's labor. You have to put in the work to come into the understanding. All right? So, let me say where I was going to take you to. Yeah, Psalms. Let's do that. All right? Yeah, Psalms, right? 119, 104. Okay? 119, 104. See what it says here? Through thy precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way. See that? Again, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. Again, what's my title? Study to show thyself approved. Okay? You understand? Give me a minute. Okay, now let's read the NLT version of verse 15, to show thyself approved. Let's read that. Work hard so you can present yourself to the Most High and receive his approval. Be a good worker. Be a good soldier. You understand? Right? Never taking your hand off the plow, because anyone who does is unfit for the kingdom. All right? One who does not need to be ashamed, all right, of what you look like, okay, and of speaking the truth. You shouldn't be ashamed of that. Okay, just because everybody else in the world stands against you, because they're in darkness. You understand? You should be standing firm on the truth. Okay? Remember, there's nothing people can do against the truth, only for it. Okay? All right? Yeah, they want the Israelites who have been, quickened. They would like them back in the, Renaissance plantation Christianity mentality. That's what they want. Okay? That's not going to happen. All right? Who correctly explains the word of truth. So be not ashamed and be one who correctly explains the word of truth. All right? Give me a minute. Let's do this one here. Wherefore, rather, brethren, this is 2 Peter 1:10, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. Okay, the word calling means invite. So you have to be invited into the Lord's counsel. Okay? Again, you don't walk in unawares. What did we read already? St. John 15:16. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. And he chose you before the foundation of the world when he created you as spirits. Okay? We've proven that. All right? So to make your calling and election sure. We go into the word election to give you more meat off the bone from the other word that I took you to, right? Okay, see, eklage, right? Now, check this out. The act of picking out, choosing, the act of God's free will by which before the foundation of the world, see that? Before the foundation of the world, he decreed his blessings to certain persons. And again, this is not for the whole world. This is not for all 18 nations. This is not even for all of Israel, among you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay? The Lord has an elect within his elected nation. His elected nation is Israel, among you Negro, Latinos, Native Americans. But then he has an elect within that. Okay? See, a decree made from choice by which he determined to bless certain persons through the Hamashiach by grace alone. See, a thing or a person chosen, right? Persons of God's elect. You see? You understand? Give me a minute. So you understand that if you do these things, right, that the Lord has asked, you shall never fall. There you go. Hopefully you're all edified. I'm out. I'm out the next one. Shalom.